I think it's if I went to... No, it's because there's no abyssalite here, right? Which is why I'm kind of like, just break through it. It's not going to be that bad, right? It's mostly sealed up top. The salt biome doesn't really help us. I think it's just crack through the salt this way. And then there's a little bit of sand right there we gotta mine. Like, we're gonna crack through the top and then have this be the path to get to here. Like, I think we just want to go straight across, man. Sporkets, sporkets. No sporkets, nice. Yeah, just go through this way. Mine as much as we can. And try to get to the saltwater guys right there. Not bad, not bad. Hey, Bellinis, have you heard of the no room challenge for Oni? Someone in chat brought that up. I think it's a pretty good idea. It was from Reddit. I don't know if you've heard of that yet. The no room challenge. I think we're going to be attempting that sometime soon. The no morale boost? Damn. No, sounds super not fun. So it's basically you do no room bonuses, and you also do max stress difficulty. So it just kind of becomes a bad time. Yeah, so you can't ranch, no power plants, no hospitals. You can't ranch. You just can't. So that's part of the challenge. No parks, no nature reserves, no kitchen, stables, greenhouse, power plant, hospitals, massage clinics. Nothing of those are going to be allowed. You only get miscellaneous room. That's the only benefit. So you can't ranch. You literally just have to wild ranch constantly. Because wild ranching doesn't need a room, right? Just put them in somewhere and they just kind of live their life. Gotta make wild ranches all day, every day. You can't brush the critters. Kinda sounds messed up. Oh, made a mess? Oh, my man's is stuck. Oh, that's why. This man is trapped. I didn't even notice. No, he could have went all... No, he couldn't. And he's sleeping. Alright, at least he's able to breathe. Holy crap. I did that back in 19. He had no room. Hopefully, we don't run into that issue. Running out of room sucks, man. Oh, there's arbor trees right here. I could have just dug up. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I should have tried to grab these if I could have. Can we save Kate-kun? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for saving the homies. So here, 3. And then 3. It's gonna be like that, huh? Okay, so we climb up and down that way. Okay, it's not that bad. So food boost, you could get soda machine and miscellaneous. Yes. All of the recreational rooms do not need to be in a rec room for it to work. If that's what you're wondering. The rooms are fine. The rec room, if you build a rec room, this makes no sense. It says there's a morale bonus, but there's no morale bonus. I don't actually understand what's the point of this. Like, there's no morale bonus, but why does it say morale bonus in the room overlay right here? It actually said it underneath the recreational room. I don't know. So what's new in the new update, legit? Is there a new update? Or are you talking about the update that came out 2-3 weeks ago? Shingara? Is that what you're asking? The one that came out a couple weeks ago? I don't think there's a new update right now, right? The dream one. Okay. So you get a couple of new buildings. One of them is going to be the spice grinder. You also get a new room type, the kitchen. But I would recommend checking out the YouTube video because there's a couple of new things they added into the game that I don't have in my current save, so I can't show you. They added in 2 things called story traits that are basically side missions. So side missions, meaning that if you click on your printing pod, these are your main objectives. You have a couple of side quests now. That's going to be a little bit different. The room bonus is garbage. It allows you to use this building. That's the only purpose of the kitchen. Allows you to use the spice grinder. Outside of that, the kitchen does nothing. So the kitchen is actually kind of worthless. I hate to say it. It's kind of worthless. But yeah, the new story trait stuff is potentially the cool part about it. I would say to check that out if you can. But yeah, I can't show you it because I don't have it active in my playthrough right now. You know, if someone falls down here, they're kind of dead. I just realized that. Okay, they're standing over there to mine. Sweet. And then there's also plug slugs. I'm playing base game right now, so I can't show you, but the plug slugs got buffed up a little bit. That's also pretty nice. They're able to eat refined metal now instead of just metal ore, so they're more feasible, and they came out with a couple of variations as well. The variations of the plug slug are basically ones that breathes out unbreathable gases like, you know, CO2, chlorine, hydrogen, and it will just pump it up into a gas pipe by itself now. Yeah, I'm hoping Clay will give the... Dude, honestly, cooking speed bonus would be amazing. If not, maybe have something like... Actually, cooking speed bonus is probably the only thing I would want. Yeah. Nothing else is too, like, oh, I want that kind of a feel. Cooking speed bonus might be the only thing. But yeah, the kitchen's kind of, you know, not that great right now. Okay, so since there's regular oxygen here, maybe this is gonna fall down. And then we could pump that back out. Maybe, probably not. We gotta wait for this gas to just spill out. Alright, so the power here is not utilizing a lot, right? So we're gonna turn this on. This is gonna be lead. For now, we'll eventually change that to gold. And then we'll make this a priority 7. Hopefully with the idle dupes, they're going to be working on that if they're operators, which is going to be pretty sweet. And then we're going to have this become a plastic ladder. Probably not to the bottom, and remove the bottom ladder. Actually want to reduce this as well. Alright! Yo, what the heck? Guernsey Dave coming in with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Mr. Guernsey Dave. I see you over there. And of course, thank you so much for the raid, Mr. Guernsey Dave. How was the streams? Give a shout out to you. Space Engineers. Nice, nice. God damn it. There we go. Oh, I'm stupid. That's the same command. Is that not how that works? Oh, it's not SO, it's shoutout, spelled correctly. Oh, why does it do the username? There we go. Finally give out the proper shoutout. What's going on, TJ? I see you over there. Welcome on in. Do not fear, Dave is nearly here. Welcome on in, Dave. Thank you so much for the raid. How was the Space Engineers? Is the mothership complete? Are we no longer having to, you know, live on a planet? And you're above the planet instead? How was the streams, man? Talk to us about that. And of course, mothership's complete, right? Died twice, started a war with the universe. Hey, man, I hope you're not picking fights where you're not supposed to. What's the chances you're going to win this this war with the universe, man? What are the chances of you winning this war with the universe? I'm hoping that you have some good odds. You know? But hey, thanks so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community over and share with ours, man. Hope you got some good odds, man. Hope you got some good odds. Most things came close to died, but my gunship is too fat. Nice. Sounds like the mothership is doing its job. It's tanking out the damage. Doesn't seem to be that bad of a time. Got the plastic here. We're also going to want the plastic ladders like this. And then we'll probably have joint plates into here. That side is tall. Okay, cool. So let's set that up like that. We'll wait for the ladders to be built first before we do everything else. Oh, they're building... Ah, yeah, that's funny. They're building microchips here, and they're using it on both setups. That's kind of funny. So we're burning a little bit of the... We're burning a little bit of the microchips, which is fine. The NG tune-up is great. Good 5 cycles. But yo, Guernsey Dave, you're picking wars? Mothership's done? Can we get some screenshots, man? I gotta check that out. I need to see how big is big. And I need a banana for scale, if you know what I mean. Alright, so this guy is going to be turned off. And it's going to be time for us to start planting some fungal spores. Gonna capture this little pip. Temperature here is around 27 degrees. That's fine. We could actually grow the fungal spores here. And we'll drop that and get it started. I saw a video of Oni on YouTube where the guy makes these crazy heat-style engines to clean water and air and make power, and it's mad. This game is for smart people. No, this game is not for smart people. This game is for people that have always questioned the norm. The people that are a little bit of a mad scientist. I wouldn't say that it's for smart people. I would say it's for people that have ideas and want to see it through. Because at the grand scheme of things, it's how do I say this? It's not that you need to be smart. You just need to understand a base level of knowledge when it comes to the mechanics of how things interact. And once you have that, you basically run wild, kind of testing out the limits of what you can and cannot do. And it really triggers the inner mad scientist in a lot of folks, because you always have to question, wait, water becomes steam, right? Couldn't we use that to do X, Y, and Z? You know, things like that. Because you make a realization, you have that epiphany that something becomes X, Y, and Z, and that kind of solves the problem sometimes, or some of the issues you run into. It's just a great layout for you to kind of explore and find out what you can and cannot do in this game. So I will say that, dude, don't gotta be smart. It's kind of like how people think if you are a grandmaster at chess, that you're a 200 IQ genius, right? And honestly, that's not the case. Chess, like everything else, is just a very particular set of rules. And those particular set of rules, if you understand what they're preventing you to do and what you're allowed to do within that spectrum, and you get to basically maximize that, you become a grandmaster because you learn some things or see some things that other players don't. It doesn't mean that you're smarter. It just means that within that realm, you're really good. So that's the same thing as if you were like any strategy game, right? You just have to have a specific understanding and being able to actually have your thoughts and ideas translated into the game. And then also understanding, because it's a player versus player thing, that it becomes a mind game as well. Understanding that they might know your plan and they might try to stop it. But of course, everything is proven in the moves that you make in chess. So when it comes down to that, I feel like you don't have to be smart. You just have to understand to a certain level how some of the things work, and then you just run wild with it. But yeah, Guernsey Dave, man, if you ever think about getting into Oni and want some help, you could always ask me. I'd be happy to help, man. Ooh, do we want hatches? I actually don't need it. I'm gonna take the muck root. These dupes kind of suck. Taking the muck root, fam. Oh, this Pip's alive. Okay, so we wrangle this guy. We need to put him into here. This is not act. Oh, no one's ever gonna wrangle to that because of the door situation. Let me put a door here. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. Because of the door situation, the dupes are never gonna drop off a pip into here because there's too many critters. So I gotta build a door. He was doing some thermal mechanics or something crazy, trying to boil super heavy metal or something like that, and my brain just fell out of my ear and walked off, and it just left me watching. Honestly, yeah, I could probably understand what he was doing. So, yeah, we have something like that. This creates molten gold right here. The gold volcano. And we're using water and steam to cool it down so it solidifies into a chunk. And then we cool it down so that it could be usable. I hate to say it, but that's kind of like common Oni practice. And it has to do with the thermomechanics. So it's like it's super hot, you have to make sure the top part's super cold, and then you have that basically give you a good output. Oh, look at the Mamba. He's doing a close-up for you guys. Looking into the camera, he knows. It's making sure the parts of the Mamba body you can't see. Alright, so we gotta mine that out right there. But yeah, man, Mr. Dave, if you're ever looking to get into Onis, man, I'll be glad to send you in the right direction. It's a great game. I'd recommend it. Alright, so once this is ready... Oh, the pip's here now because of the door. Sweet. Okay, so we could turn this off. The fungus... Oh, he planted a dust cap already. Oh, that's godlike. So, no seed here. We need to deconstruct that and start planting fungal spores out. After that, I need to turn this one on. And we're going to wrangle the pip that's right here. Let's go. Oh, it's a baby. He's got to die. He feels bad. Alright, we could mine that out. Also, there's the ice biome here. Alright, I think we're just going to break through it. All the way to here. If we can, we will. So hopefully the CO2 is going to spill out now. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit better. What I probably could do here that's beneficial is this. Trim this out so this is a little bit wider for gas to spill out. Not bad, not bad. Alright, this is ready. So we're going to get rid of all the ladders here. And then we're going to start building out our transformers that we want. And then we're going to have a lot of wires move up to the top. And then we will get rid of the natural gas setup right here. There's going to be some geysers here I want to get rid of. Unreachable food? Don't say that. Ah, you're stuck. Alright, Marie's going to be fine. Marie's going to be fine. You're hungry, but that's fine. You have 3,000 kcals. You're not going to die. You don't need to pee yet. Ah, Marie. You're so slow, though. You're free. You're free. Hey, get out of there. Let's go. Alright. Now we gotta wait for Citrus the Wizard to not get stuck. And then we gotta go back into the salt biome up top. We gotta finish mining this out. This is good. This is not bad. Ah, this is pretty heavy. So I do need to do some weird strats here. Mine that out. Trim this on this side. Otherwise, we don't get the trim. We gotta do this. And then I think we have to trim this here. We have to leave the salt one. We could actually spill it out a little bit. It wouldn't be too bad. We'll mine that. These guys are just constantly angry. Alright, we're just gonna wrangle these guys, so we just clear this out. Oh yeah, there's also this. Spill out all the salt water. And then we just gotta empty this tank again. Not bad, not bad. Saltwater exchange for the metal refinery. Oh, they're wrangling them. Good stuff. Hopefully no one got hit in the process. Autosave lag. We gotta close this now. It's gonna make some more iron. Let's make 75 of these because we have a lot of iron. 500 tons. That's honestly a lot. So with that, we could mine this out now. Probably want to do this as well. Oh, I have to build a tile here. So I could push out the water on the tile. Interesting. Should be fine. We'll do it like that. This needs to be trimmed there now. Mining this area, not bad. Hopefully the dupes don't get stuck here and die. The simulation's starting to lag a little bit. Oh, Pay's sleeping on the ground like that. That's not good. Oh yeah, we still need to trim this. And then this is sweepable now. Let's sweep that out. Once we do that, we'll have to trim this area out again. So this is going to be a trim right there. Oh wait, you're going to get stuck if we do that. We got to leave that. Pitcher pump there. Hopefully they're pitcher pumping into the thimbleweed. And then these shine bugs. I do need to grab them because they are lagging me. I need to get these shine bugs. Oh, another stuck dupe. Alright, there's oxygen up top. It's the only upside. Please, guys. Please. There's oxygen for them to breathe. 100 grams is all we need. Please don't get stuck. Please don't pee your pants. And they're free now. Get out of there. Come on, guys. Oh, he's running the wrong way. Oh, the dance of death. No, he's fine. He's fine. Alright, man. They should be good. Here, 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 here. That's sand, so I should mine out another layer. Good stuff, good stuff. I might as well trim this now. Work on these two. Salt biome's gonna get trimmed out today, best as we can. So we do need to do that for that to spill out on the right. Moving the pokies. Oh, they broke free. Oh, it feels bad. We gotta capture them again. Alright, that's good. I think we're losing shovels because we're just getting delectables. Feels bad, man. And our cake cows are going down still. Oh, man. Alright, so temporarily we'll make another row of meal ice. Just so that we make sure we don't run out of food. We're starting to grow the dust caps, but we need more dust cap seeds. So we kind of have to wait. If I get them from the printing pod, I'll take them. Otherwise, we just have to wait for the pips to do their thing. Alright, so the Paku is in. Nice, that's a good refill. This guy's at 8. Yep, I think that's about right. Alright, so we do need more food right now. That is kind of a problem. So I think this means it's time for us to build a shovel breeder. I think it's time to build a shovel breeder. I want to have the shovel breeder because shovels are great food sources and reduces the lag if I don't have to have that many critters. So I do want to grab that guy if I can. Oh, this mined out. That's impressive. So they did this area already. So from here We go out to here, mine that. Go out to here. And then we kind of want a ladder down. Which is fine for now. And then let's design a shovel box design. So the first thing we need to know is what is the range on a robo miner? That's pretty good. If I had it on the side like this. Oh, yeah. Unless it's pneumatic doors. Kind of a deal. Like, if I do it like this, I get good coverage up until here. That's theoretically a 4x4 setup. Which is actually enough to feed shovels. I think. Nah, I'm just gonna do a jank setup. Alright, so we're just gonna do it like this, so that we basically cover... Oh, we could have one in the middle. That's a great concept. How wide is this? 13. I need an even number, actually. We could argue that we just take this so it becomes a 16. And it's actually enough tile space. Ooh. Okay. We'll leave this as an empty floor for... I don't even know what I'll even want to put there. And then we'll start setting this up. This is going to be obsidian, same as this. And we'll do a double floor setup like that. Alright, wait for the dupes to build this. It's time to breed up the number of shovels. So that also means we're going to have to relocate our shovel farm right here and move it to the bottom. Upside is we already have a line that goes into the food box right here. Meaning that we just attach onto it and I don't have to worry about delivering food. Oh no, this goes to... No, if we deliver the meat here, it gets swept in. So yeah, we're fine. So we're going to need that. We're going to have to also reduce this ladder. And then the next thing I think we need is sand to actually look at. Because I think we're going to have to be feeding the shovel sand, right? No, it's not sand. It's dirt. Regolith and dirt. Oh, I also have a lot of iron. Oh, man. What to feed, what to feed. We have a lot of resources in general. Shovel Ranch right here in this pocket is actually really good because my bedrooms are down there, right? That's actually pretty slick. Everything else seems okay so far. Overflow for the bathroom, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Feels good, man. And then the saltwater is back. Pretty sweet. This is still at 40. We still have 30-degree water on the left side. Can't really complain. Ah, now this is done. So we got to mine this out. And then we got to mine out the sand at the bottom. Hopefully that allows everything to spill out. And we're still trimming out this side. Oh, these guys broke away. Alright, these guys need to get wrangled. This is going to be the next trim. Those three right there. Gonna go for those four. They don't poop regolith. They poop whatever they eat. So it depends on what you feed them. Oh shit! Looks like we have any One Piece fans in chat. Looks like Whitebeard has been here. He punched the wall of carbon dioxide and it shattered. Feels bad, man. They poop whatever they eat at a percentage. So it doesn't have to be regolith, but it can be. I could also do this right now. Just to get into this area. Have the water spill out. Mamba's a little bit closer today. Get the kitty in the cam. Alright, so we're going to take this copy. And we are at less than 1 million. I might be actually worried now about Cake House. I might actually be worried right now about the Cake House. I have way too much lime. Algae would be sweet to grab. How was your day? Day's going all right. I'm hoping right now that we have enough food for the dupes. Otherwise, though, man, it's a decent Tuesday. Winter is coming, and I enjoy the cold weather. Hello, what's going on, K-Kun? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Caps lock on again. All good, man. All good. How you doing, K-Kun? How is the Tuesday? Hope you're well. This is perfectly centered. I've been lurking. Oh, appreciate the lurks, K-Kun. Thank you so much. Do I need a double door setup for this? That's actually a great question. I'm actually not sure. I want to double door this side so I don't have them break out by having them spit out food on the door. And then they can't spit it out on tile, so this should be fine. Yeah. Been lurking. Appreciate the lurks, K-Kun. Hopefully, yo man, we were good background music for you, or background sounds. So this is gonna be iron, even though shovels love eating iron. And then we're gonna have to have a... They cannot dig through the tiles. They cannot dig through the tiles. I'm using special tiles. My tiles are indestructible. And that's because my tiles are made out of obsidian. So if you guys didn't know, the shovels are not able to burrow through obsidian. So if you actually just have regular tiles made out of obsidian, you're actually good to go. So we're actually okay with that. So I think with this... Oh, that's actually a great design. I just realized that. Yeah, I think this is going to be the design. We move it like that. We deconstruct these, cancel that. And then this is going to be obsidian tiles. We're going to cancel that. We're also going to deconstruct this, that. And then we're going to have plastic ladders here. Hey, that works. Didn't know you can make tiles out of obsidian. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? The thing about dupes is that they idle in doorways. That's not that bad. I've had dupes idle in my Pokeshell farm. And you know the bad thing about that. It's a Pokeshell farm. They literally... it's literally the worst thing they could do. Oh, this is not perfectly sized. Oh, so this plastic ladders is not there. So I do only have one ladder way for this to work properly. Okay. And then we will have a critter drop off here. And then they'll eat out of that. Nice, nice. Cool, cool. I knew about insulated, just not normal. But that's a fun new fact of the day. Yep, yo, hopefully that helps make your shovel farms a little bit easier to manage. Alright, so this is going to be gone. I probably need the regular Mafic tiles here. So that we can reach the ladder from here now. We'll do this for now. I don't know if we'll keep this. And then I need to expand out the obsidian tiles a little bit. Particularly since I have so much obsidian. Obsidian's good to have, man. It has a great melting point. So a lot of the times it's a great tile for the very tough temperatures. So it's not bad. Especially when you're working with magma. It's one of the minerals that just doesn't melt. Up to 854 T. What the hell is that value you're talking about? T's? What are T's? You playing golf? Tons. Oh, Jesus Christ. You have that much obsidian? Do you have an obsidian geyser, Kappa? What's going on there, man? How the hell you have that much obsidian? I'm not even close to done. I have large boulders. Oh, dude, I hate the boulders modifier. That's one of the worst. Not gonna lie. The boulder modifiers suck. Boulder modifiers suck, man. It's a bad time. Alright, so we're gonna use one door here. One door here. And then one door here. No one's gonna be eating down here, so it should be fine. And then this is gonna be a grooming station. A critter drop-off is not actually gonna be there. No critter feeder. Critter drop-offs will keep. And then we have the last thing be a dispenser for the eggs. Yeah, there we go. Running through my first all-achievement run, that just happened to have everything I wanted. I didn't notice the large boulders until I've chosen and started. Ah, gotcha. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, getting boulders, man, is not a fun time. Sometimes they literally just remove resources because they spawn on top of a certain biome. Like, I've had a slime biome before with no Paku because of the boulders. It's like, what happened to the Paku? Oh yeah, the boulders spawned on top of the pea water, so I never got Paku. Feels bad, man. Oh, man. Metal poor large boulders? God. Hopefully you have a nice other planet, man. Hope your other planet on the DLC is not as bad. Alright, so this is going to be ready. You're going to be moving... This is going to be... Oh, we have to move the eggs out. That's going to be correct. So we're going to need a sweeper here, right? Here and here. It's going to move the eggs out to the loaders. 2 different loaders. Feels bad, but we got to do what we got to do. And then we have separate chutes. So shoot here, shoot here. Just like that, we're moving the eggs out. So we have shovels up here, and then we maintain the shovels at the bottom. So when we want to increase the number of shovels, we're going to use the top. When we're okay with the amount of meat we're generating, we're going to basically move shovels back up. And then we are going to have to let the voles just kind of die. Feels bad, man. They're not the business. Vole pup, and then shovel. Priority 9, copy settings. This is always going to be 1 critter. So we don't get 2 into the same room. This is also going to be shovel with dirt. So that's going to be another use for dirt. It's going to be fed to the shovels instead of to the sages, which is a better food source that way. Then we'll have the lead cables right here. Okay, we don't need any sweepers or any automation at the bottom for power. That's great. Okay, so this needs power. I think we're gonna, for the time being, do a just simple hamster wheel setup. And then we'll get some proper power lines to that soon. Alright, so we'll set this up. We won't actually have the shovels here yet. We'll move them soon. I'll probably move eggs first. It's gonna be the easiest thing to do. And then, if we do move shovels, I'm a little bit worried. Shovels, man, I'm scared. Okay, so back to the power box. 3 tiles, 3 tiles. We're having a 2-tile gap for the transformer. And then it looks like I could put one at the bottom, and then if I extend this out, I get another one. Or we move everything up. That's probably better. Oh, you're doing a base game run. Ooh. I see you over there. Hopefully you have been running into too many problems. Let's do a little bit of cleanup in the room as well. Don't mind that. Okay. Small transformer. We get a second reservoir if we want to. It's probably not needed. And then I might want to remove this power line and put it elsewhere. Move that to this side instead. Anyways, once we get that, we're going to have the large transformers move in, made out of iron. So it's going to be like this. Okay. And the thing I need to do is the last tile. Because that needs to be the heavy watt joint plate. Oh, I can't do it like that. Oof. It's the center tile. God damn it. Okay, so that means this needs to be decon, that needs to be decon. And then we got to get the heavy watt joint plates in the middle. And then we need to connect the power somehow. It's probably going to have to be something like this. On top of the airflow should be fine. Finished the hard ones already, just a matter of time, and unless I really mess something up. So super sustainable is finally done. I remember you were complaining last stream, dude. Super sustainable takes forever. It does. And then after that, you have carnivore and locavore done then, right? Dude, nice. Nice, nice. The only other thing you could mess up on is probably job suitability if you make a bad decision like I do. Which I hope you do not. Because I still have not even achieved anywhere close to that. The job suitability feels bad, man. There's still so much I need to do. Alright, since my dupes can, we're going to have them push out a little bit. No zombie spores. It's good to see. It's good to see. Finally done carnivore, locavore. We're done pretty early. Nice, 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 nice. Base game, so you did shovels, right? I hope you did. Struggling with hatches or something else. Might have been a slow time. Yeah, I'm waiting till I get a large number of dupes. I'm not happy with 69 Kappa. But we're going to be working our way to the spawn, or the water source here. We're going to basically accumulate the salt water. So I'll have to empty this out. Probably I do want to ladder down like that, so we can have the oil dump to the bottom. But yeah, I need to get a lot of suits if I do want to do that achievement. Ooh, 17? That's going to be, that's not going to be that bad, right? Compared to 77, yeah, it's not going to be that bad. Alright, so let's take this copy here. We're going to change this to maximum. Copy here. These are going to be shovel eggs. I have 6 shovel eggs. Okay, cool. So I hope we don't have loose shovels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay. So none of them are too bad. We have about like a few cycles for that. Let me just take critter eggs, shovel eggs, and move them all to the inside. And material-wise, this is all obsidian, so nothing breaks. Good, good. I don't envy your task of getting that many dupes suited up and working. We're gonna do it for the memes, dude. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. Ah, man. It's gonna be a bad time. Alright, we're waiting for this as well. We're gonna get the power actually revamped. Fun! Yes! We do it for the fun and challenges. I'll also get the power wires built. Oh, there's a couple of them that I haven't put in yet. And then here, here, here. Nice. And then we'll have conductive wires come out of that. So it depends where we want the conductive wire to go. And then we need to have a lot of power cables come out. Alright, so this is gonna go somewhere, and we have to have the power somewhere. This looks like a good ladder, but at the same time, not really. I do think I need to do that then, huh? Alright, we gotta get rid of the ethanol somehow then. So, we're gonna have to mine this. Get a pump at the bottom. Yeah, and then we get the pump there. We just have to move out the ethanol somewhere. So that does mean I need to just mine this out right here. We only stop right there, so I should have this ladder go all the way down. And I can trim that, so I might as well. Autosave lag. Alright, we're still working our way to the right, which is not a bad thing. We have to clear space around this geyser. We need the oil to basically empty out to the space below us. And it should be not that bad. Oh, the dupes are stuck. They chose to stand on top of the abyssalite. They were not smart. Hey, they're free. Nice. Get some oxygen, you guys. Please. Alright, so how was the salt water up top? From us clearing out the top of the map. Work on this. Get that mined out. Alright, so I think we need to start reverse trimming this so that we could go basically straight across. So I do think we'll do these two and work our way backwards. We could mine one tile so that we could get into the inside. I want to demolish this as well, the light fixture. Oh, we can't trim that. Feels bad. All good. We'll do that later. Capture this guy. That's a lot of salt water, man. Real talk. That's a lot of salt water. Oh, and it's a pit. Alright, let's move those babies into the rooms. Let's put one right here. Oh, he's trying to break out. What a guy. Alright, so we'll go into that room. Everything else is shut off. That is going to be the 7-year-old Pip. So that's going to be this room that's empty. And then we got to move some to the ones up top. Oh, there's no space. That one has one already. Oh, man. All of the ones with critter drop-offs, man. The ones that I took out the critter drop-offs, I can't remove them. Feels bad. This guy is 12. That's fine. No. I guess we have to mine out the branches first, which is fine. So let's do this one. And then we'll put the critter drop-offs right there, move another pip in. So the pips are going to help us get some more arbor seeds, which we don't really need. But they're going to eat the branches for dirt generation, which I kind of need, because that's going to be fed into the shovels. So once we mine the branches, we could build the critter drop-off. Hello? Oh, that's illegal. That didn't work. Oh, they actually just assume the tile. Oh, that sucks. That means the only other ways for me to use a critter egg and dispense it. Man, that's a pain. I'll have to deal with that later. Alright, so we're moving the shovel eggs. So sweet. Critter egg. One time. And all the eggs should be inside. I'm hoping. I hope no one dropped the shovel egg. That would be very dangerous. How to move the doors? I don't want to move the doors, though, because they're going to break out. We could, though. We could move the doors. We could move the doors. That is an option. But I don't want to do it. Alright, is that all 7 eggs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that's all 7 eggs. That's good. The delectable needs to die. The other shovels here are okay. This guy needs to die. He gave us the egg already. So there's 3 shovels we're kind of waiting for. That's not too bad. Spicy tofu. Yeah, we're a little bit low on kickout right now. I'll grab this. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. And then my Draco farm, I haven't actually looked at this for a while. They're actually doing great, so I don't have to do anything here. Build new doors, decon old doors. Build drop off, then rebuild decon. Oh man, that's true. I could do that, Xandroff. That's such a pain to do, though. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, shit. We'll have to do what we gotta do to feed the pips the arbitraries that they will want so much. You went over 69, blasphemy? Yo, man, I gotta go for 77. Triple sevens, baby. New goal, Kappa. 777 dupes. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. My game would be like running super hot. PC would be constantly on fire. What's going on, Slayer? Xandroff, TJ, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good days today and a good Tuesdays. Transformers are almost done. Sweet. You would have 700 dupes do nothing. I would, at that point, honestly, you know what I would do? I would actively have dupes be power sources. Like, I would have a gym with, like, 500 dupes running on hamster wheels to power the colony. Like, honestly, that would have to be the play if I have 700 dupes. I wouldn't even need power generators anymore. It'd be the dupes running a wheel. The entire colony of dupes running the wheel. Ah, dude, that just gave me a horrible idea. A no power gen challenge. Try to beat the game without being able to build power generators. Meaning that you have to build hamster wheels through and through. Oh, God. That's such a horrible idea. You gotta farm plug slugs. That's true. That does help. That does help. Even then, though, that's only at nighttime, right? You would have to buffer so much power. You would have such a big battery bank that you would have to design. Only way to do that is to have basically that many dupes is start with 20 oil reservoirs and petroleum boilers. Or something for water. Oh, yeah, you would need a lot of water. That's true. You would have to have, like, a custom map. You would have to start with the subsurface ocean. That would actually be it. If you start with subsurface ocean, you get so much water that you don't really need a water source in that regard. Technically. Not always, but technically. Since you do start out with a lot of water from the subsurface ocean, that could be a strat. Oh man, what a strat though, to do it like that. That'd be kind of insane. Alright, so we gotta replace these two. I am going to wrangle one shovel, and we're going to do a safety save, unless, you know, if I drop the shovel, it's bad news. We'll probably lose the game immediately. So I got to make sure I do this. Priority 9. This is going to be 5. 5. And we're going to wrangle one shovel. And we're going to basically uncheck this. Also uncheck that. Oh, there's a critter egg. We gotta sweep that. Ocean is surprisingly my slowest run. Interesting. It's too much water to process. I mean, the amount of food required for that many dupes would be insane. You would need to have 1,400 shovels. You really would. 2 shovels per dupe. 1,500 shovels. Either that or a lot of mealwood. Alright, who's bagging up the shovel? There it is. Who's bagging them up? Whoever's bagging up, I hope it's fast. Hope they run fast. Any athletes in chat? There's always something drips from the ceiling. Hey man, hey. No man, nothing dripped from the ceiling. What are you talking about? We have no water spills. It was happening last time though. There we go. Clash Doppel with the fedora. Alright man, please don't drop the shovel. We gotta watch this guy. Sliding down. Nice, nice. Ah, sweet. Alright, so this is a priority 9. Actually, all of these would be 9. We have enough ranchers that it should be fine. Dude! This motherfucker ate the entire critter feeder in one go? What the heck, dude? He ate the entire critter feeder in one go? Yo, man, this motherfucker eats a lot. Jesus Christ. He walked up to it and emptied it immediately. What's wrong with that? Oh, and he did it again? Dude, man, he eats a lot. This is 2,000 kilograms. He eats double, almost triple. Oh my god. Yo, man. This shovel is gonna be maximum gluttonous. Maximum gluttony, man. Holy crap. Yep, real bottomless stomachs. Dude, that's insane, man. That's insane. You gotta have a, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we gotta mine that out, baby. And we auto-sweep that back in. Strats. Not really strats, by the way. Alright, so what is the best way to do this? Because I will need dirt for other things. We will need dirt for other things, so I don't want to have all the dirt over here. Dude, this breeder room's something else. Yeah, I think we just breed 1 shovel. Nothing else, man. Oh my god. That's crazy, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the poops in the doors. Now we picked it up. We picked it up. Dude, can we increase the stack size of this building, man? He's put that we mined it out. Hit him with the proton cannon. And then it goes back into the critter feeder. Can they eat directly from storage bins? No, they're not like pips and dig through. So I think we might have to do what Slayer is talking about and use the conveyor chute and just drop off dirt in the area. I want to avoid that if possible, though. Just use bins? I don't have any space that's sweepable, though. That's the problem. I don't have anything that's sweepable. Like, this can't reach anything. The only thing that would work is if I build a receptacle. This might be the only thing that's feasible. Because, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. They might poop dirt into the doors, so I have double doors for that reason. That's the problem I have. I need the critter drop off because we're gonna have to manually micro this because we don't want this running full time. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, no, the auto super can't reach either way. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem. The auto super can't reach even if I were to have my robo miner up top. The only way is either with a receptacle or a chute. I think we have enough manpower that we should just have the dupes do it though. That's probably what we'll do. We'll just have the dupes doing it. Dude, he's eating a lot though, man. He's been eating non-stop. Alright, we're just gonna ranch one shovel at a time. We're just gonna ranch one shovel at a time. I overstretched myself building a second box. 100%. Oh man. Oh, I see what you're saying. Have the ladder relocated as well. That could be a thing, yeah. Alright, well, that works though. It technically works in air quotes, so I'm just gonna let it rock. Oh my god, that's kind of gross. They eat a lot. I'm worried about my dirt now. I don't know if I have enough. I'm hoping I have enough dirt generation, man, with arbor trees. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta put some critter drop-offs here. Have a good night, Twitch a night, coming in with the good nights every time. I see you over there. Hope you have a great night as well, man. Okay, so the shovels are chilling. We're gonna let them do its thing. Time to go up to dig for regolith. I might have to do that. The only problem would be I would need to make a regolith cooling machine, which I wouldn't mind doing if I have super coolant and I'm using it for sour gas boiling. That could be pretty lucrative. Alright, so this is not bad. There's a Pokeshell here that's angry. We'll try to catch him in a Pokeball. Let's mine this out right there. 2 tiles. Gotta work backwards. From here, we gotta remove the ladder. We'll move up to here. So not the bottom tile, so we could mine this out. Not bad. From here, we did push out, and there is a Mr. Pokeshell over there we need to capture. Let's grab a tile right here. Isn't it 400 Celsius? It's around there, yeah. So I have to, like, cool it somehow before I bring it inside to my base. Shouldn't be too bad, though. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Okay, so at this point, I think power is going to be what we're going to want to do right now. We're going to reroute some of the power. And how do we want to do it? I think it's going to be this platform. Oh, this is going to... Yeah. So we need to do that first. Okay. So we are going to make this here. And make that there, because there's going to be potential rooms. We will make the reservoirs here for now. And then we're going to need to make a pump here. Pump into the water. Power-wise, there's a wire there. We could actually pull from there. It's actually not that bad, but we probably won't want to do that. So there's no other pre-existing pipeline. I guess we could use that. That's not that bad. Alright, so a little bit far. Should be fine, though. And we will connect it right away. We just need to have this remove the ethanol. I'd boil some water with the regolith, provide me some decent heating for that. That's true, too. That is feasible. Tap into that for water instead. Alright, so we want to remove the ethanol so that we don't have to mop it up later. We're just trying to put it into reservoirs to store it. These are no longer needed. And I want to basically mine out all of this area. That's kind of what I want to do right now, if possible. I want to mine this out, get to the right side. Plus save some power needed for purification. That's true. If I need to remove the salt out of the salt water. I've never did the math for that. Is that actually a good transfer rate? Like, is there anything lost? That'd be the only thing I think about. Alright, I don't see any fungal or zombie spores, so I'm hoping there's no problems here. We're gonna want to go all the way to the right. From here, we're gonna mine this, and we're gonna have the ladders go out, I think, to the top, and then we'll mine out everything below it for flow. I could also keep going down and mine out this entire area, just so that we get the space. And I probably do want to mine this part. From the top, from the bottom. Oil is spilling there, it's fine. I don't know if it's getting hotter or colder, man. The fight at the bottom is so weird. We have liquid chlorine at the bottom. Feels weird, man. Ah, micro packets again. Alright, just let it leave. I hate it when the micro packets keep happening. There we go, a new eruption. Alright, so this went into the ice, that's good. I did want to use this eventually, but we'll probably do it some other time. I need to mine out the left side right now. Still feeding the shovels, man. I hope I don't run out of dirt. He's already tacked it into my 700 tons. Was I ever composting? That's a great question. Should have some liquid CO2 though, just to confuse anyone. We should. Oh, we do have pea dirt, and we are storing it in the reservoirs, and we are composting it. So, okay, so we are doing that. It's good to know, good to know. Ethanol's getting pumped up. There we go. I also want to have this ethanol spill in once we're done. This is also ethanol I need to store, but I don't know if we can actually mop that up. And then this should go up to here. Fire pole, same way. We need to expand out that area. Okay, we got this mined out. Here, here, here. And we could still reach that. And then once we get down to there, we could reach the right side. We'll mine this out. There's a pool of ethanol, but, you know, we'll pump that up later. Okay, so that got done. We could mine out the abyssalite here now. Building entombments. And it went away. Oh, that was the shovel. Probably pooped on the critter feeder or something. So now it's that one. This one, it's going to be copy paste. Pip's already there. We just remove this. And then we got to wrangle the pipsqueak right there. Easy does it. Easy does it. Alright, so the one thing we don't have right now is meat delivery. That's the one thing we don't have. I could just allow the dupes to manually grab it and bring it back to the kitchen instead of using the automation. That's probably fine. Because we have a bin out here for manual use. So it's probably okay. We have one for Filet-O-Fish as well. What's going on, Time Man? How are you? Welcome on in. Oh, I never actually changed the bathroom to the right way. And I think this is correct. To the right. To the right. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. A little bit of a mind there. Trimming out the top. Trimming out the right side. Working on that. Not too bad. Oh, there's a little baby. We gotta capture him. And this guy as well. Is there anyone else in the tank? No one. Okay, that's good. Saw some dupes exit to the left after using the toilet. Ah, what? The top one is fine, but on the bottom one? It shouldn't be possible. Wait, does that not work? No, it doesn't. The line doesn't connect, so they can't go to the left. Unless someone has special access. And no one should. Yeah, the line doesn't connect, so they can't run through that way. Even with... Wait, it is connected. That's illegal. No, he's going left to right, which is possible. But not right to left. Right to left should not be possible. Alright, so... I am going to move you here. What the hell? He kept sliding, dude. The dupes are not listening. And then we'll want to move you to here. You could do that. And then can you do this? No, you have to go all the way around. Yeah, so it works, it works. I think something weird must have happened for that to not actually work the way it should. You can't go right to left. We gotta watch the bathrooms to make sure, boys. They're walking right to left to use the specific bathroom, which is cool. You could enter this way and then leave this way. This way is a one-way only. Okay, so I think it's fine. So the bathrooms are in different directions. Could have been delayed calculation. Maybe. That does happen sometimes. Oh, that means I would have food poisoning on the ladders. Oh, I do. Motherfucker. This guy with a dirty bed. Someone disinfect this. Hit him with the Febreze, man. Nah, that's Febreze. Hit him with the Lysol. Hit him with the 409. Gotta clean the beds, dude. That's mad gross. People are having the dirty beds. What's going on, Poetic Artist? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. He peed the bed. Oh, that actually happened. Almost Emily, that's actually a good point. My duplicates, because I didn't have to overflow with the pipe yet, they actually did make a mess a couple times. So that's probably why that's like that. That did happen a couple times today's stream. Dupes stood where you left for a long time. Yeah, we have a lot of idle dupes. 77 dupes, man. Too many of them. And I still haven't done job suitability. It feels bad. Salt water I don't need. I think it's this guy. Hard digging, undigging. Meep is a troll. We're taking Ari. 977,000 kcal. So we're going to be multiplying shovel eggs. That's going to be helping us out by a lot. And then we're waiting for these guys to basically die. This guy's already starving. We could kill him. I gotta sweep the egg. I love Oni, but I hate building spawns. The air cooling needs so much stuff to make. Oh, man. I feel you with that, TJ. It's not that bad. I will say that, yeah, you do have to cool the oxygen. That's kind of a pain sometimes. But in this spawn, I was able to find the cool slush geyser and then cool down the oxygen inside the spawn box directly. Oh my god, again? Alright, so this is within reach, though, so we're good. Kate could, man. Jesus Christ. Build yourself an escape. What? No, Kaken could do it. He could reach. Oh my god. You got trapped, man. I don't know what to tell you. Can't you do it, dude? You could just grab the igneous. Nails, stop memeing. Trap dupe. Pay? Come on, man. It's because everyone's idle. Come on. We just need you to do your own job. I do. I mouthed over it. That's how I knew there was igneous. There is igneous rock, 100 kilograms. Oh, it's 100. No, that's all we need. Igneous rock, 100 kilograms. He's gonna die. No, man, if you save yourself, you'll be safe. But we need you to save yourself. That's the problem right now. Ari. Come on, man. Can you turn around? Alright, we're gonna actually turn that proximity thing on. See if it works. Alright, if it does work, K-Kun's gonna save himself right now. And K-Kun chooses not to. God damn it. Changes priority to building. Build and supply. That's probably a good thing, Fed. That's true. Good thing to bring up. So, K-Kun, where are you, buddy? You're already building. You need to do the supply skill, okay? So that's going to be max. And you need to stop that, man. We just need you to turn around. Alright, I think there's an easier way like this. That doesn't work. I might just have too many idle dupes. It seems to be going through the idleness. It seems to be going down the list of idle dupes. Not even kidding. Bushman. Force a sweep to end idle. That's a great thing. That's true. Yes. Smart. Razor smash. Oh, he turned around. Let's go. Save yourself, K-Kun. You could do it. Hey, there he is. Get out. Oh, he did it. K-Kun's alive. K-Kun, you're not dead. K-Kun, you're fine, buddy. He's okay. Look at that. He's breathing, man. He's fine. Look at that. Everyone's here to greet him. K-Kun, you're gonna be just good. Sweeping for the win. I know, man. You gotta sweep all that now. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. The proximity thing is that this is a sham, dude. It actually does nothing in this game. I don't know why it does nothing in this game, but it does nothing. I know, man. That panic, dude. Oh, man. Dude, yeah, it's the same ledge. It's the same ledge. It was this one before, now it's this one. What are the chances, man? It's a dangerous ledge, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's a dangerous ledge. But yo, K-Kun's alive. All that matters. All that matters. Try to kill me on the other side a few streams ago too. Yo, man, all we gotta say is K-Kun's still alive. Either I failed or I wasn't really trying to kill K-Kun, man. However you want to spin it, hey man, K-Kun's still alive here. We got you, man. How many guys want to dupe in the colony here? Grandpas. Are you passing out some dupes? Yo, man, I see you over there. Sounds like if you guys want to dupe in chat, you could ask Grandpa so he'll hook you up. Might be worth it to build those gaps so no one could jump into it. Yeah, I gotta start mining in a very specific way now, so that we don't have the dupes jump the ledge. Look, I was first to cause a reload from autosave, so don't feel too bad. I see you over there. Yo, grandpas, you're just dumping in dupes? Jesus Christ, grandpas. But no one in chat wanted a dupe. Jeez, look at grandpas, man. He's dumping in all his channel points. The biggest flex of all time. Y'all see grandpas right now? Spam in the chat. Does anyone want to join the colony? Courtesy of grandpas, hooking guys up. This guy just burned 50,000 points, man. Hey, if there's no one in chat that wants a dupe, that's perfectly fine. I'll just have to give grandpas his refund. I will take another. I'll take the risk. Does Razor Smash, is that you wanting one with the hand up? Alright, let's go top down. Razor Smash, did you want one with your message? And if you did, is there a particular dupe you kind of want? Whether it's the character design or if it's a specific type of job you're looking for. I'll take a pay if you have a spare one. Smashikins Part 2? You know you have a Smashikins already, right? You have the original Smashikins? Smashikins 2.0. Okay. We got you, we got you. So we gotta look for a pay. I think I have extra pay. Here we go. We got Smashikins 2.0 with the blue hair. Gotcha, gotcha. After that, we will take Xandroff Raw. Which one would you like, sir? And is there another name you want instead of Lord Raw? Let me know, let me know. And is there a specific type of dupe you're looking for? Name him Xandroff. Okay, okay. Any dupe preference? No preference, really. Okay. So we do have a Marie, which I believe Emily wants. Almost Emily. And then we have... Next one down is going to be Bonnie. Okay, so... Yeah, we'll go with that. Just so that we go with the oldest dupe. So we have Xandroff. Xandroff is in. After that, we have Fluon. Mr. Fluon, did you have a preference? I'll take the risk. Or are you just want to take the next dupe down? Do you have a specific one? Oh, Joshua is still free. Yeah, we have a Joshua. Alright, Fluon is in, boys. After that, we have Poetic Artist, I believe. Poetic Artist, did you have a preference, man? Shout out to the grandpas. Just dumping out all his channel points right now. I have a big idea for Pool. Oh, man. He's gonna kill all you guys. He wants all you guys in right now so he could kill you guys. Yeah, see that? I have a big idea for a pool. Yo, man, everyone that just joins is gonna die, man. Holy crap. Grandpas, man. You setting up a trap. Mr. Poetic Artist, did you have a preference on a type of dupe sprite? Let me know. How to get points back? By watching, Mr. Grandpas. All you gotta do is watch the stream. But there we can decon walls, most of us. Good luck, man. By making a pool. Hey, man, can't swim, dude. Just saying. Dupes can't swim. Mr. Poetic Artist, are you there? We're waiting for your decision for the specific dupe sprite. I think we have all of them. Builder Rancher, if they're available. Okay. So, a lot of the dupes, I have not passed out skill points yet. It feels bad. So, Lindsay. Rancher. Okay. Operating suit wearing. All right, we're going to give you Lindsay. Devin's a cook. Rowan's a tidier. Stefan's already in the colony. All right. I think we'll give you Lindsay. Lindsay is going to be a rancher. We got him in. Poetic artist. Good stuff. Good stuff. You could buy points from me for real money. Totally not a scam. Yo, man. It's going to be points to almost Emily's stream channel and not mine. That's the scam right there, man. It's the wrong channel. Alright, so we got the ethanol right here. We got to spill out. Got to mine as much of this as we can. What next is the next print? Too Legit's gonna pick? Pick one? Dupe, superfood, egg critter, seed plant. It's probably gonna be a dupe. Like, most likely. Just because it's like I'm taking dupes right now. Points is points, don't be picky. Hey, I see you over there. If you get 3 Vole eggs, ooh. It's attractive, but I haven't gotten that yet, so I don't know if we're gonna get the good RNG. The only other thing I'd probably take is 8 Paku. And that wouldn't be too bad, taking 8 Paku. Alright, so right now, the power line is in. Okay, so we have no power connectors to this. So we need to start making power lines. I think I see what we're going to want in terms of power. This one is hamster wheel powered. Okay. So let's go with some power lines we're going to have to draw. So most likely it's going to look like this. I know it's the hallway, but we're probably going to have to run power lines like that from the top to bottom. It makes the most sense, in my opinion. I'll probably run one here as well. And yeah, that's going to be 5 power wires. So we could see which one goes into the kitchen. I could probably reroute some of these as well into here or something like that, as that makes the most sense. And then we'll have to reroute this one as well so it looks a little bit better. Pocket would be nice for me as well, but that's the case. I need to set up a breeder farm for them for his surf and turf. Yeah, man, surf and turf is going to be the name of the game. Gonna get some of that surf and turf, man. Alright, gonna mop this up. That got mined out pretty sweet. We're gonna want to mine this out then. This is no longer reachable. We'll have to extend out the platform, which is fine. If you get steel, I don't need it. I have a lot of steel. Well, it's more case, look at this. 490 tons of iron. That's way too much. I literally could set this to 99 and just never run out. So we have a lot of steel. Not only that, I have subsurface ocean. Look at all this Pokeshell mold, dude. This is so much lime. This is insane. This is way too much lime. And that's only one pool. Like, I could open up another pool, like right here. There's like so many Pokeshell molds, dude, just waiting for me. It's pretty insane, man. So I need a ladder there. And then I could make that jump. Yeah, that should work. And then there's some mining I need to do here still, right? These two. These two. Yeah, man, we have a lot of steel. It's insane. Alright, so this is warm enough for me to dump. We'll dump a little bit out. Close. Oh, we spilled. I was a little bit slow. Feels bad, man. Alright, hopefully we'll just pump everything up. Should not be a problem. Alright, so the power wires here got built ASAP. Cool. So the pump here is done. We are basically going to remove the pipeline. Power line here. And then we gotta start connecting to the power wires. So this is no longer being powered by the hamster wheel. That's good. And we need to start converting some of the consumers to somewhere else. We have the 2 right there into the spawn. That's not too bad. So we're going to bring up 5 power lines right now. We have the extra one there. We'll keep it there. We'll pull it directly from here. So we have 1 power line to the aqua tuner. We have another power line to the kitchen. And then we have more for up top. So this aqua tuner line from the left is going to be from one of these. And then I probably replace these with something else. Oh, this line would be that line. Yeah. So I would have to do this. That would probably be the play. So we have 1 to the bottom, 1 going up top. I probably want this to be a separate line if possible. Oh. Okay, so we would connect these 2, remove this line. Oh, this is coming from the steam turbine though, so that's the upside here. We do generate power from this. I do need a reverse line. That's another thing I need. Where we take the steam turbine energy and put it back into the system to be a little bit efficient. I mean, we don't need that. It's just nice to have. If anything, I would feed this into the spawn line right here. I would have to flip a transformer though, which I don't really want to do. Alright, so 1, 2, and then we have 3. And then we have more lines. How can I reroute some of them? Wait a second. This is 1900 watts because it connects to this. I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'll be able to remove this soon, which is going to be kind of sweet. I probably want to pull the lines into the bedroom or the arcade cabinet soon. That's probably what I would want to do. Alright, so this is good now. Want to remove that. We're going to start trimming out the area. Still make the jump. That's going to be important. And then I want to ladder down, I guess. And then from here, I want to do a trim from probably like this. We need to just overall just mine out a lot of space right now so we can make room for the power wires. Same thing over here. We're just going to mine straight through. Mighty Stooge, I see you over there. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And of course, happy Tuesdays. Alright, max out the speed. A little bit of saltwater spill. That's fine. And are these shovels... Oh, that shovel is starving? He's starving soon. He's gonna die. Okay, so we'll take him out. Then we mop this. I think all the eggs are here. I'm gonna do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Guys, people of chat, what's your favorite weather? Oh, unpermitted food? We're out of food. We are actually out of food. Oh, panic. We need the second cook. Oh, dude, there's actually not enough food here. Actually time to panic. Oh my god. So I thought I had 900,000 kcals, but that's all in raw food. I have a lot of lettuce for no reason. Ah, man. Gotta make a lot of meal lice. I do have 44 hexcellent fruits. I could start tapping into the emergency frost buns. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Flew on is right. Alright, guys, we have to pass on some skill points. Abe over here needs to get his digging skill. We'll give him tinkering as well. Ace Cow is fine. We'll give him job suitability, though. And then Ada needs to get the training as well. We'll give him research for the skill. And that should be fine. Oh, man. One skill point feels bad, man. Alazar has cooking, doesn't really need it. Mechatronics, but he's not a builder. We'll keep him like at where he is. I think that's fine. Amari can't do digging. It's fine. We have the second Amari, the doppelganger. We'll have him do some of that. Ari over here needs his ranching skill. He doesn't have enough points. Feels bad. Second Ari with the second ranching. That's kind of jank. Research skill as well. Oshkon, another rancher. Okay. And then we have carrying, electrical engineer, mechatronics. Oshkon number 2, we'll give him ranching. Bonnie over here needs to have crop tending. We'll give him the cooking skill because you need it. And then the plumbing skill. Big Cthulhu does not have a lot of skills because he's a doctor. Okay. Biggest Cthulhu needs to be on the grill. Biggest Cthulhu, man, we need you to cook. Iron Chef Cthulhu. We'll give you the chef's hat, buddy. Brainless needs to give carrying. That's fine. Bubbles. Get the research stuffs. That's fine. Bubbles number 2. Get the prereqs for mechatronics. Gets the ranching. Bert with the easy setup. Man, we have a lot of dupes to pass this out for, man. Holy crap. At least we could manage all the morale pretty easily. Devin, super hard. Get the cooking skill. Ranching. Cooking. Plumbing. Fluon. We got you, buddy. Mechatronics for Fluon. Frankie does not need to go to art school. He does need to go to veterinary school. And then Frankie number 2. Eldar, what's good? I see you over there. This is why I start to make Volpup farm to make more egg. Yeah, man, you got to do it. I started, so we're going to see the results of that soon, but we don't have it yet. We need to invest. Dude, we have way too many dupes. I'm passing out so many skill points right now. Oh, I gave him art skill. I messed up. Alright, that's fine. Cupid Hammond. Layra. Engineering is sweet. Liam, carrying capacity and nothing else. Oh, man. We got May over here with no skills. Dude, I'm like barely halfway down the list. Feels bad, man. Hello? Meep, the researcher. Then we have Meep number 2. That's also an engineer and a rancher. Meemaw. Oh, man. And then we'll give him ranching. Meemaw number 2. Paku farms are nice. I always try to set them as soon as I can. Yeah, they're pretty sweet, man. Fast turnover. Everything works pretty well. Meep me. Mighty Suit Shonen in. Becoming a Meep. Alright, which Meep do you want? Do you want the Rancher Meep, or do you want the Science Meep? They both get mechatronics. You get a choice, man. That's pretty sweet. So if you want a Rancher, I got you. If you want a Science guy, I got you as well. You want the Science. Okay, okay. We got you. We got improved farming, and we have 16 ranchers, man. Jesus Christ.